Hey guys, good evening. We've decided to do some more Cook You tonight. So it's Friday, we're going to do some seafood. I'm doing because it's Lancashire Day, I'm actually doing a Lancashire hot pot without the meat because we don't actually eat much meat. So there's a gorgeous, gorgeous hot pot in the oven, which is just a potato vegetarian dish that's going to go with our seafood selection tonight. We're going to do a fish mixed grill. So we've got some gorgeous fresh hake, some monkfish, very, very fresh, everything, some king scallops, we've got some lovely fresh mussels, some prawns, and whilst everything cooks, we're going to have a couple of raw oysters because we're very romantic, Andrea and I, aren't we?
Oh yes.
And the way you do it for your mixed grill is I'm going to toast some almonds right now under a very hot grill. I've clarified some butter, and that's how you clarify it. You just warm it up, separate it, so you separate the quality oil. The reason for that is the clarified butter doesn't burn. And I'm going to take the fish, cut it into the right size portion so it cooks at the right speed, dredge it in some seasoned flour, and then turn it over in the clarified butter, and then under the grill, they're starting to toast. Under the grill to gently cook. You're not trying to fry it under the grill, you're trying to gently cook it, and the flour protects the flesh from crisping up, and that's the objective. So off we go. We've got the very thick pieces of hake with some medallions of monkfish. I've put the mussels in, that's grilling away. I've got the clarified butter. We're not going to grill these scallops, I'm going to put them into a nice hot pan, seasoned with a pinch of salt. And I'm going to put them in one by one because these little babies will sizzle. What you want to do is sear them all on the outside but leave them opaque on the inside. Whoa. This could be a smoke alarm moment, who knows?
Wow.
And they're going. So we're going to have that with the prawns and stuff. Just a couple of mentions. People asked me, my great cousin in Australia celebrated his daughter Lucy graduating from high school, which is 19 now, and the birthday cake was not as epic as I would have imagined if David had ordered it himself, but nevertheless it doesn't matter, it's not the size of the cake, it's a celebration. So this is all going beautifully well. Those scallops you really don't need them in there long, literally just seconds each side. Another mention to my very, very good friend.
Ah, there's the hello.
Another mention to my very good friend Gordon. Just look at that. That's what you're after. You want the crispy caramelisation. Okay? And then you sit and leave them for a while out of the pan. So yeah, my good friend Gordon, he got the all clear recently. He's a great guy, and we're all very pleased for him. Very pleased for him. So we're going to take a break while the smoke dissipates and see you cook you. Hi guys, the smoke alarm has now gone off at last. It was inevitable when you're sauteing something at very, very high temperature to get that crispiness on the outside. The idea is to seal the flavour in. A little bit of salt brings the juices out and caramelises. It's a gorgeous thing. So the scallops are absolutely delightfully perfect. The seafood itself is now, this is the way you test it. You test to see if it's got that lovely soft bounce. If you've overdone it, it's too dry and you've overdone it, killed it. But as for the vegetable hot pot, you won't believe it's vegetarian, would you? But the crispy potatoes there. Oh, and your knife just goes through there. It's gorgeous. It's got all the garden herbs out of our garden. So what we do is we press up the platter and we go straight from the platter to the table. We garnish with lemon and parsley. It's as simple as that. Just take a look at those. Andrea, just take a look at those scallops. They are like gorgeous.
Wow.
Again, check. And they are plump and juicy. They are cooked, they're not raw. And of course, all you want is a bit of parsley on the side to give it a bit more colour. And that is gorgeous. The oysters we've decided to keep for another moment. They are reputed to be, well, I won't go down that route. In the meantime, another couple of thank yous or acknowledgements. Christine Smith, I'm not wearing my dressing gown tonight because you can't bear to watch when I'm in a dressing gown, and I understand. You're married to my brother. Faiza, my international car importing broker, I do apologise about this morning, but it's all over Facebook. Yes, I've got a massive bruise the size of a plate there, and I've broken my toe. It's very sore and poorly, but hey ho, you just get on with it and smile. And a big special thanks to Andrea, my trusty assistant, because I couldn't do all this without Andrea's help. She's videoing it, but also she's the most fantastic comic. And I have a little nickname for her, and it's Chicky Pete, because she absolutely adores hummus and chickpeas. So she's been researching and done some work roasting some garlic, steeping it in olive oil. We're going to make some fresh homemade tahini with sesame seeds, and the almonds here were just toasted. That is simply going to go on top of all the lovely seafood.
Wow.
It's crunchy, it's tasty, and so that's it. That's the mixed seafood platter. Got to mention, all this came very fresh from Dockside Fish View in Fleetwood. They know me well. We got the lobsters from there. We got all the best of the fresh today from there. So we're going to sit down, eat, and enjoy. If you didn't like it, cook you. And you know what? If you haven't eaten yet, go cook yourself. Thank you.